All right, as we heard from the Cal Kestis kit reveal, Cere Junda is also coming to the game, and she's, I guess, a leader. One thing that's weird is there's no picture. Normally there's the picture that you have, and there's no animations. It's just straight words. Not really sure what happened there, but sure. So, let's boringly get it. Abilities, basic, keep fighting. Final text, deals physical damage to target enemy. All unaligned force user allies gain tenacity up for 2 turns, and all allies gain accuracy up for 2 turns. Wow, so between the tenacity and accuracy, that's a lot between her and Cal. They both do that. Special 1, force barrier, cooldown 5. Wow, that's kind of significant. Final text, all allies gain 10% bonus protection for 2 turns. Gain an additional 5% bonus protection for each active Jedi ally, and 10% bonus protection for each active dark side or light side unaligned force user ally for 2 turns. Oh, for each active Jedi ally, okay. I was questioning it on the Cal Kestis kit reveal because it said for synergy suggestions, Barris, and I was like, he's all about unaligned force users, and she's a Jedi, but that's where it would come in. She's a Jedi. Huh. Alright. All unaligned force users allies gain defense up for 2 turns. The weakest dark side or other light side unaligned force user ally gains damage immunity for 1 turn. Oh, that's cool. Cooldown of 5 takes a while, but damage immunity, that's pretty cool for 1 turn. That's a pain in the dick. That's like when I don't know what triggers it, but that's like Django. Oh, when he gets his damage immunity, you're just going to town, nothing happening. Or Droideka, that's annoying too. So that could be kind of cool. Every 5 turns, boop, got it again. Determined Assault, Zeta. Now I was talking about the 5 being high. This is cooldown 10. This better be like an Annihilate. Annihilate's only 8. And that's a big move. This thing's 10, so it better be worth it. Deal physical damage to target enemy plus bonus damage equal to 10% of the target's max health. Max 200%. What? Why would you have max 200% if it says plus bonus damage equal to 10% of their max health? How would you have a max of 200%? Doesn't make any sense. Unless you're saying their max health, unless you're saying that this move can only do a maximum amount of damage equal to 200% of their max health. So say this move did, 160,000 damage on its own. I don't know, I'm just making something up. And then the max health, say 10% of that brought it up to, 180. And I don't know. I can't do quick math, but I know what I'm saying. Anyways, for each turn an enemy has taken during this encounter. Oh, okay. I should have just finished the sentence. I'm an idiot. Wow. Never mind. So this is actually saying plus bonus damage equal to 10% of the target's max health for each turn an enemy has taken during this encounter. So with a cooldown of 10, that can really ramp up because it's for each turn an enemy has taken. So 10% there, 10% there. So yeah, I get it now. 200%. Okay. That's basically like an insta-kill then, because if you're doing 200% of your max health, I mean, you're killed twice. This ability starts on cooldown and can't be evaded. All unaligned force user allies gain defense penetration up for 2 or 3 turns. I'm so used to it being 2 turns. Okay. The weakest other light side unaligned force user ally recovers 50% health. Jeez, so 50% health. I mean, geez, look at this. You have force barrier is a cooldown of 5. This one's a 10. So in theory, force barrier could have come to fruition. Boom, damage immunity. Then this one goes, determined assault. Boom, now that character has 50% health recovery. Jeez. Anyways, unique 1. Unity through adversity. Final text. At the start of battle, Cere gains 20% tenacity for each dark side unaligned force user ally, 20% max protection for each other light side unaligned force user ally, and 20% defense for each Jedi ally. Well, that's good. At least each one does something. I guess the best would be light side unaligned force users. I'd say Jedi too, but Cal. If you're going to have Cal on the team, Cal works perfectly with unaligned Force users. Having a Jedi in there just throws off his feng shui. If all allies are dark side or light side unaligned Force users, and there are no Galactic Legend allies at the start of the battle, at the end of each of their turns, Cere's cooldowns are increased by 1. Whenever an enemy takes a turn, her cooldowns are decreased by 1. What? That is weird. At the end of each of her turns, her cooldowns are increased. Oh, wait. Her turns are increased by 1, but then whenever an enemy takes a turn, they're decreased. That is such a weird fluctuation. I don't know what that would actually do in practice. I'm trying to think about this. I don't know. Maybe it would drop them quickly, though, right? I don't know. I'm thinking, like, the enemy goes. Like, you, in theory, get 1 turn every 5 rounds, because there's the rest of your squad, where they would get 5 turns. So, I don't know. Anyways, leader, rekindle. It says a Zeta and an Omicron. Final text, all allies have plus 20% defense, max health, and max protection, and it's doubled for unaligned Force user allies. Okay. At the start of each encounter, all unaligned Force users and Jedi allies gain protection up 50% and tenacity up for 2 turns. Okay. If all allies are dark side or light side unaligned Force users, and there are no Galactic Legend allies at the start of battle, until an ally takes their first turn, whenever an enemy starts their turn, all unaligned Force user allies gain 5% critical chance, critical damage, and offense stacking until the end of battle. When allies have accuracy up, they have plus 50% critical damage. Okay, so her and Cal are good at giving out accuracy up, which means you could be getting a lot of that 50% bonus on critical damage. That's not bad. All other unaligned Force user allies gain 5% turn meter whenever another unaligned Force user ally takes damage from an enemy. Okay. I keep saying if there are no Galactic Legend allies at the start of battle, but like, why would you have a GL with a whole bunch of random unaligned Force users? There's not going to be proper synergy and stuff like that. Like with some there is, Cat with General Kenobi, but that's different. Their connection is because of Galactic Republic tags. And they're kind of designed to work together, but otherwise, like, what? Why would you waste a GL on a team that you have no synergy with? I don't know. I guess some people do that, like with C. They'll have C, who's a Sith, but then they have, like, the Armorer in there, Wat Tambor, what's the Geonosis called? The leader that can summon the Brute. That one in there, Thrawn. So, I don't know. While in Grand Arenas, okay, well that's where you want to have an Omicron, which also kind of negates Cal's stupid Omicron of being in Territory Wars and boosting up fulcrums. But anyways, if all allies are dark side or light side unaligned Force users, and there are no Galactic Legend allies at the start of battle, all allies gain 30% max health and max protection, and they are immune to ability block and daze. At the start of each encounter, all unaligned Force user and Jedi allies gain protection up 75% instead. Okay. For each instance of damage any unaligned Force user ally deals to an enemy, they gain 10% offense, stacking for 2 turns. Until an ally takes their first turn, whenever an enemy starts their turn, all unaligned Force user allies gain an additional 10% critical chance, critical damage, and offense stacking until the end of battle. Oh, it's not bad. Whenever an ally dispels a debuff, they recover 15% health and protection and gain advantage for 2 turns. Whenever an ally dispels a buff, they recover 15% health and protection, and at the start of the next turn, they gain foresight for 2 turns. Yeah, that's what I was thinking first with advantage. I was like, no, that's not what that is. Advantage is to do a critical. So that's cool. They got advantage and foresight going. I don't like that that's an Omicron, though. That sounds like a basic leader ability, not an Omicron. Like, I just read that and thought that was for regular, and I'm like, wait, no, that's an Omicron. That is not an Omicron. That's weak. It's very basic. Anyways, key attributes. Benefits from having a slow team, just like Cal. Unaligned Force user synergy helps Kit come together. Yup. Foundationally works well with Cal Kestis. Really? Would have never guessed that. We cannot stress enough that Cere benefits from your opponent taking turns first. Yes, so does Cal. That's kind of the whole thing here. You want to have a slow team. Inspiration. This version of Cere Junda is taken entirely from her appearance in the game Jedi Fallen Order from Respawn Entertainment. Cere's ability Determined Assault is taken from when she used, spoiler, Second Sister's lightsaber to distract a foe who was about to strike down Cal Kestis in Jedi Fallen Order. Okay. And Force Barrier is paying homage to the moment she held back this same foe from striking her down moments later. Force Barrier. And Force Barrier. That's a good sentence. And Force Barrier. Cere's leader ability, Rekindle, is inspired by her motivation to rebuild the Jedi Order through finding people like Cal Kestis and other Force users. Okay, that makes sense. Cere was designed alongside and in conjunction with Cal Kestis, ensuring that both characters synergized with one another. I mean, I am picking that up. There is a lot of synergy and similarities between Cere's kit and Cal's kit, so makes sense. Plus, they also said in Cal's kit that he would work good under Cere, so... Anyhow... Strategy tips. Cere and her team benefit from being slower than their opponent. Yes, just like Cal. One of those benefits is stacking critical damage and offense the more turns the enemy takes prior to Cere's team taking their first turn. Cal Kestis. That's a stupid phrase right there, but what they're just saying is have him work with her. Ahsoka Tano, Fulcrum, and Ray Scavenger work well under Cere, especially with Cere's Omicron because they deal multiple instances of damage. This, combined with the stacking statistical benefits of the leader, allow them to deal high burst damage. Well, Ray Scavenger already does high damage, so I guess that helps her do even more. Fact. How do you correctly pronounce her name? Cere or Cere, like a steak? Okay, so I've been saying it right the whole time. What is Cere Junda required to be at for the hero's journey? 7-star gear 12. Exactly the same as Cal. How do we obtain Cere Junda? Marquee event. If Cere's team is intended to be slow, why does she give turn meter in her leader ability? It's important to allow your team to stack power as your opponent takes turns, but this helps ensure Cere's team will eventually be able to capitalize on all that power by actually taking a turn themselves, right? You're going to be super OP and all charged up just to stand there? Why does Cere's special ability, Determined Assault, have a cap on the amount of max health damage it deals, but Rex, for example, does not? While this ability is quite similar to Rex's aerial advantage ability, it can stack much quicker than his does. And when combined with the right team setup, she can use this ability multiple times in a battle. During testing, these values reached such high values that it would frequently crash the game. Huh. Are they being for real? Like that was just stacking to insanely astronomical heights? I mean, it could. If it has to do with your enemies taking turns, you could have a team that you go up against, like the Imperial Troopers that just take a billion turns in a row. Maybe that was just skyrocketing it. I'm at 14,000%. Have a question. Cere Junda, so we're going to have that. Cal and Cere we're going to have to do the Q&As on. Eef, that'll be fun. Note, there's a possibility between now and when Cere hits the holotables, adjustments will be made based on the kit above. Thank you. Not sure what changed, but okay. Let me guess first. Yep. Who? Oh, it's Cere Junda. You can tell because it's the name of the post. Also, where it says unit name Cere Junda, that's an indication that it's Cere Junda. Whoa, 2 key reveals today, hot dog. No cool banner image for poor Cere? I know. I think you forgot the animations. I know. If all allies are UFUs and then mentions Jedi allies, it seems like a contradiction to me. Yeah, that's kind of what they always do, and then they fix it after. Then you have lost. You need to be slow in Cere's case. The mention of Jedi allies is in a separate sentence. If you Have the Omicron and bring a team with Jedi allies. They'll get the 75% protection, but not the extra 30% max health and max protection. Yes. All that said, certainly seems like you'd want a full UFU team. Yes. Like I said before, for Cal Kestis, I mean, he works with them too. If he's going to be on this squad, then you might as well just have the whole thing be UFU. That way then you're getting as many advantages as you can. I think normally the clauses at the beginning either activate or negate the effect of the rest of the army, so wouldn't a Jedi completely stop it? I could be wrong, but I don't know. Whoop, whoop. Not as exciting as Cal BD, but a necessary part of the team, I guess. Looking forward to Cal, Jedi Cal, and hopefully Marin. No images? Visible confusion. Nope, this isn't possible. Perhaps the archives are incomplete. Many images died to bring us this information. If I had to guess, the animations, I would say basic is a blaster shot, special 1 is some sort of a force use, and special 2 is when she uses the second sister's lightsaber against Vader in the end of the game. Is that what happens? Well, they kind of spoiled that now. I guess it doesn't really matter. I've never played the game. I probably never will. Not because I don't want to. I just don't have a system for it, so... But anyways, no cool, blah, blah. We wanted to release the kit along with Cal so you can look at both. At the time, images and animations have not been finalized. I'll insert them when they are good to go. So what's this mean? I gotta make a separate video just to show that crap? No animations. Big errors. Megamind. It's a good movie, by the way. Seems like the team really needs someone that can call assists, since Cere wants to apply accuracy up so the team can get plus 50% critical damage, and for Cal to apply speed down so his special 2 will stun. But right now, no one on an unaligned force user squad will call assists. Assists are always good. Where's the poster? Well, if you're reading anything, you see what happened. Anyways, there it is. No pictures, no nothing. I don't even know what Cere looks like, but there she is. She's the leader for this squad. I don't know. I have the same feeling as I did about Cal's. Kind of just semi-mid, kind of just there. You know, all right, good enough to make a team with. I don't know. And her Omicron is kind of, it's way better than Cal's was, but it's kind of weird. It just seems like that's what her Zeta should be or something. I don't know. Anyways, that is all I got. So thanks for checking this out. And until next time, I said see ya.